Hey, I'm Lonnie Leo.
And I'm Adam Baja.
And together, we're the Song Guys.
We've written over 400 songs and have cuts across nearly every genre.
From pop to country to Americana and CCM, we've amassed hundreds of thousands of streams and radio play in 7 different countries.
Across every project, one thing has remained the same: the art of the song.
Songs have the ability to make people feel something special, and seeing how these songs impact people every day gave us an idea.
What if we were to take people's real stories and write a personalized song just for them? Here's how it works.
We had folks write in to tell us about someone special in their lives. Using some of their favorite songs and artists as references, we create a one-of-a-kind song that tells their story.
We'll dive into the stories behind hit songs, how they were made, and show you how we write and record our own songs.
We can't wait to show you what we come up with.
We are the Song Guys.
Who are we writing a song for today, yeah?
So today we're writing a song for Mindy, Arthur's girlfriend. Arthur wrote into us to tell us about just how much of a rock that Mindy is during this past year. That was kind of crazy for all of us. Arthur lost both of his parents this year. And
Mindy, tough.
Yeah, real tough. A lot of people have lost a lot of people that they love this year, so we definitely feel for that. He wrote to us specifically saying that Mindy has shown him the lighter side of life, and how when life gets really heavy, Mindy is always there to kind of bring things up a notch. So I think we're gonna try and incorporate that specific phrase into our song.
Sometimes phrases just pop out at you as a songwriter, and that for sure hit both of us, yeah.
Anyone, this song by Justin Bieber starts off really interesting. Lonnie, why don't you tell us about that a little bit?
It sounds like a Radiohead loop or something.
Dude,
I guess that's
totally,
what
yeah.
It harkens back to me, but a very robotic, like beep, boop, beep, beep, beep.
Yeah,
boop.
you look at a Justin Bieber song like this and you just see the intentionality behind making the music match up with the lyrics. And there's something really interesting that's going on in the pre, so why don't you tell us about that?
It goes, you say that I won't lose you, but you can't predict the future. That line is the first time we hear the 6th chord, which traditionally, as we've talked about in our last episode too, it's what you would teach in music school to kids, is like the minor chord, the sad sounding chord.
Right.
Which isn't always true, but it is very true sometimes. When it is true, it's very true. Those lyrics, you say that I won't lose you, lining up with that chord is just like a knife in the heart.
Yeah. So this song was written by John Bellion, which is behind a lot of music on the radio these days. Jay Beebs, of course, and then a production group called the Monsters and the Strangers, and all these people that we're gonna flash up right below here. And not to forget about Andrew Watt, who's crazy good guitarist. I think you saw him with Post Malone.
He was playing at the Exit Bud Light Dive Bar Post Malone show.
Wow.
And he was shredding. Yeah.
So those of you in high school English class will know the word alliteration.
I think correct me if I'm wrong, it's a nation made up of several litters of kittens.
Exactly.
So it's enough kittens
Ding,
to
ding, ding,
fill
ding, ding.
a whole nation.
Exactly. So alliteration is basically where the first letter of the words are the same. Bieber does this right off the bat. Dance with me under the diamonds, sit with me here in the silence, where you hear the D and the D and the S, and instantly you're brought in to the song. When you pair his voice with these lyrics that are more memorable because of the alliteration, dance with me under the diamonds, sit with me here in the silence, it's great. It's just great pop lyric writing. This is gonna be our first pop song for this show, so we're excited to dig into it. Here we go.
Here we go.
You want some Dayquil?
Well, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't know. I guess we'll see how my voice sounds and if we think it'll help. Maybe Mucinex would help.
Oh.
Okay, so today we're writing a Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus type song for Arthur's girlfriend. Let's get it.
Boom. All right, so.
Shout out White Church for guitar parts like that. If you got something you want to get off your heart, don't be shy. Just lift your hand.
All right, I see one hand.
I see one.
Two. Thank you.
I see that
Thank
hand.
you.
I see that hand all the way back there, yeah.
Here's two. Oh, two. Three.
That orange It's got a thought with my fist. Swipe right real quick and we talked a little bit.
So Lonnie, tell us what your setup is and how we're gonna get the sounds.
It's pretty simple. This is a Kemper rack mount. I'm using a lot of the Michael Britt profiles. He's a guy here in Nashville who is a total beast. Dunlop mini volume pedal. Look at that little baby volume pedal. It's adorable. Into just the Strymon Big Sky. This thing is such a Cadillac. Love it. I don't see how reverb can sound any better.
And that reverb sound is basically that echoey sound, that atmospheric sound that you're gonna hear. Yeah. Yeah.
How about cooking dinner for my sisters?
Dude, making dinner for my sisters, because inner and sister,
Yeah.
you know.
Cooking dinner for my sisters. Loving you is like swimming in the ocean. Let it out float and I'm holding on to you. The only one that I trust.
So this is a little real life songwriting process right here. So wrote the Bieber song on Tuesday, and at the time we were both pretty excited about it, but then listen back to it, it's just not Bieber enough and it's not pop enough. The problem, I think, to be honest with you, was with the track. So I blame that on me. I was trying to create basically a Miley Cyrus and Bieber track. They have very different styles within pop. Ultimately, the song just ended up sounding just generic and kind of clunky. So going back to the drawing board with this one, it's Saturday at almost 4 p.m. and I'm just starting to get to work on rebuilding this track. But hey, if we're gonna make this song for someone, we gotta make it right. And if they're gonna listen to it, we want them to feel it every single time. So here we go. I spent literally all day studying Bieber, studying just hooky, big sounding pop. So yeah.
Deep when you show me the lighter side of life. Whoa. Mindy, when you hold me, I feel with every fiber in my soul.
So I just laid down that piano. Now I'm gonna lay down the drums, and of course layer drums. So I have 3 different snares that I'm doing. Key things when doing drums is creating some movement, some undercurrent of movement underneath, and I always call that the icing. Being a good producer is, in my opinion, all about finding good sounds. And if you have a good color palette to work from, then everything just pops that much more. And I found this really sick pad, and this is what it sounds like. Since this is a pop track, we're going to be using synth bass. Shout out to Trillion. Only the best bass out there. Sorry, you got to hear my voice instead of Lonnie's. Even heavily auto-tuned, it's not that sweet, sweet Lonnie voice. But you can write a song. Anyone can write a song. You don't have to have the best voice to do it, or a good voice. You just have to have an idea. That's the theme of the night.
I was in deep when you showed me the lighter side of life, and I know. Mindy, when you hold me, I feel with every fiber in my soul.
So we sent the song to Arthur a couple weeks ago, and he just sent this note back to us. Man, you guys killed it. She loved the song. She cried. Such a beautiful song. Don't know how I can really thank you properly, bud. Thanks again.
Crack count 1.
Yes, boom.
Arthur, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for trusting us with your story. Share it with your friends and family. Here is Lighter Side of Life.
Taking drives up and down the coast, playing punch buggy with you, chasing highs cause I found the most amazing love, honey, it's true. Remember that October, the sun was on your shoulder, I play it back over and over. Caught a break from the cloudy days, nothing was ever the same. I was empty when you showed me the lighter side of life, and I know, Mindy, when you hold me, I feel with every fiber in my soul. Feel it in my soul. We found a love that'll never grow, and I need you to know. I want you to know, Mindy, you showed me the lighter side of life. Oh.
Hey guys, Lonnie here. Thank you so much for watching the show. If you know anyone who deserves a song and want to hire us to write it, reach out to us at songguysmusic@gmail.com. As always, if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and follow us on our socials at The Song Guys. Much love.